It's time! Live stream time, here we go. We are now live. Hello, everybody. Hope you all can forgive me, I'm 3 minutes late. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Alright. What's up, everybody? Comment down below if you're first time subscriber watching. Welcome. And if you're new here, you already know what to do. Comment where you're watching from. Yes. Late by 4 minutes. Dishonor on your family. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. What's up, everybody? Tempe. Nice. We have some first timers here. Okay, initiation for your first live stream. Take a sword. Go kill a demon and come back with its scalp. Just kidding, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, live streams here. Answer questions from people. Because there's a lot of comments. And I don't got the time to go through all the comments, so I host live streams every week to be able to answer questions. For you, the viewers. Special time we all hang out together. Yes. Tempe. Cedar City, Utah. Who? Farmington. Hurricane, Utah. Jersey. Omaha. How you doing? Saying hello from Shiprock. What's up? Welcome, everybody. How can someone turn into a skinwalker? Alright, this live stream is gonna be good. Just kidding. Atlanta, Georgia, what's up? I had a friend find the other half of her soul in another person with a very strong spiritual energy, and so does she. And so does she. Can you explain why this is or what it means? Do they give blood? Or organs? Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Pennsylvania, what's up? Syracuse, New York, what's up? Pumpkin season, yes. It's coming. Halloween. It's good. Greetings, what's up? How can I speak with my dad? We lost him last year in October due to cancer, and I miss him very much. We try not to try to speak with the dead. Our tribes, we normally wait for them to come to us when they're ready, and they will. My condolences to you. Just pray about it. Pray to him. Maybe he'll make his way back to you. Marilyn, what's up? How can someone turn into a skinwalker? I'm not gonna say. Do you know what location you're going to first when you investigate again? I'll keep that a surprise. Have I gone into cavern systems and seen other beings? I've gone into some caves and I've seen some things, yeah. Hello from Alice, Texas. What's up? Love the show, bro. Thank you. It's still hot here in Phoenix, but happy for the storms lately. Yes, I know. I'm just... every day is getting cooler. Some days it gets hotter than the one before, but... Generally, it's starting to get cooler, and I'm loving it. I've seen the new Conjuring movie last Friday. Have I seen it? I have. I'm not going to give any spoilers out, but I think the first and second one were better. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. A ho from Soboba City. Soboba. Welcome. How was the filming of the music video with Clay and Fire? Seemed like a bunch of cool, seems like a cool bunch of guys. Yeah, it was fun. I always have fun filming with those guys. As you can tell, I was laughing, having a great time. What's up, brother? White Mountain Apache / Comanche here. Oh, welcome. Can the spirit alive by honoring them with planting a tree in their memory? Oh, keep the spirit alive by honoring them with planting a tree in their memory. Oh, nice. Do that, yeah. Have I received a lot of stories? Yes, I have. And there's gonna be another one coming up Wednesday. I'll probably do a couple more of those. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. I had an idea of a cool place for an investigation. It is a clown motel in Nevada, super creepy. It's literally right next to a graveyard. Yeah, we've stopped by there. And yeah, I guess. Not really too scared of clowns, but you ever hear a katana go through a clown nose? I bet it makes a funny noise. What state am I located? If Arizona, what city? I'm in Mesa and in Phoenix. Nice. I'm not gonna give out my location, but I'm in Arizona. Should investigate abandoned hospital on live one day. If it has service, maybe. Hello. Hello. Yo, what's up from El Paso, Texas here? What's up? Hi. Hello. Hey Shanclen, I sent you a message responding to your request for some costume design. YouTube is limiting my comment to every 5 minutes. I don't have a membership. Oh no. Is it doing that? I didn't even know that was a thing. Let me see. Edit. Let me go ahead and do... Okay. I turned it down to 1 minute. Okay. It's a lot faster. My apologies. I shall look into it. Because I got a lot of emails, so my apologies. But I'll get to it. Travis Shady Lee with a $2 donation. Do I have a short, scary story to tell us? Tell you. Hang on, give me a second. I gotta open my notes. Thank you for your donation. Everybody that makes a donation gets a shout out in my next video. And every donation is loved and cherished. Thank you so much. No matter how little or small, every donation goes back into the channel. A short, scary story. Let me see. There was once a snowman. And the snowman one day was sitting outside of a porch. He noticed and watched a family play as he was created. Snowball fights with a lot of love and happiness. The family enjoyed the winter months. But one day and one night, the snowman grew to love this family like he was a part of them. And the snowman, even though he could not move, he could see and hear all. And the snowman prayed for this family every day. But on one fateful day, there was somebody in the middle of the night that showed up to the family's cabin in the middle of the mountains. The snowman saw this man walk up to the home with an axe in hand. And as he the man walked up to the porch late at night. The snowman wanted to save the family, but he could not move. All he could do was see and hear. He prayed to the Creator that the family may hear or see this axe murderer show up at their home. But the snowman could do nothing, as the axe murderer chopped down the door and brutally murdered the family, except for the youngest daughter. The youngest daughter ran away, and she was able to get outside of the house. So she went up to the snowman and prayed and cried to the snowman, asking him to save his family. The snowman wept and melted a tear from his little rock eye as the axe murderer came and murdered the child in front of him. The family died a tragic death, and the snowman melted the coming spring, knowing what happened, as the axe murderer was never found or caught. But he knew it was the ex-husband. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. This is something top of my head right there. Yeah, but thank you for your donation. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed the story. Yes. I agree. Love the clown motel idea. Have you... I love your storytelling. I'm terrified of clowns. Katona going through a clown nose. LOL. Bro, don't give out your location. Yeah, I know. I'm not scared of clowns, but I don't like them. Hello, please no Conjuring spoilers. Yeah, I know there's still a lot of people that haven't seen it yet. Hello from Canada, what's up? Oh my god, I almost forgot you're alive today. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hi there from Stolo territory in Canada. What's up? That person who said that they were from El Paso, Texas. I'm also from El Paso, Texas. LOL. Nice. Sorry I'm late. It's okay. I was late too, like 4 minutes. The greatest noob with the $2 donation. Okay. Yeah, due to the shout-out list, yeah. Have I heard of the Pookie from Irish folklore? I have not, no. My mouse has been acting up lately. It's like lagging. Gotta check out the sensitivity. I will come back to it. I will look this up. But off the top of my head, no, I have not heard of it. Okay, I have it saved up here. I will get to it. Snowman did a boot to the face. What the fuck? What do I recommend to do when you go camping in an area known to be haunted? I plan on camping in old Silvermine ghost town. Well, get some tobacco and a knife. We'll be alright. As the veil thins, $5 donation. Thank you so much. Add you to the shout out video. Small creator here to show there are real mediums. Love your channel. Hope to be like you. Thank you. And best of luck with you and your channel. And thank you for your donation. Have you heard of any other underground tunnels on the Navarrez other than the one in Tuba City from boarding school to hospital? Yeah, I made underground tunnels. There's one in Winslow. Underground tunnels used to be a pretty huge thing back in the day. But I don't know. I want to really try to see if I can check out the one in Winslow. How did you get the initial idea that you wanted to go ghost hunting? What sparked the idea? Well, we're pretty much doing it just without cameras and helping people out, so might as well show people how it's done. I was finally able to render your name in Cherokee, seeing as you are the Shadow Warrior. I'm gonna butcher the hell out of that. On that note, have you ever engaged in combat with a spirit in shadow form? Yes, that's all I'll say about that. Can I tell you some of my ghost encounters? Yes, you can. I have an email, you can send it over to shanclenshadowproductions@gmail.com. Yes. Do the Eastern Cherokee and the ones in Oklahoma hang out? Do the Eastern Cherokee and the ones in Oklahoma hang out? Oh. I don't know. I think you were talking to the other person, sorry. Are we gonna talk about more about anime bridge moments? Not this stream. Did I by chance go to the state fair in Albuquerque? No, I was invited, but I was busy. I could not attend. Unfortunately. I've never been to New Mexico's state fair, and I think I've only been to Arizona State Fair like once. Yeah. It's not, in my opinion, it's not worth it. It's hella expensive, and just parking and food's expensive. Rides are pretty cool. At least the one, I'm speaking for the one in Arizona and the year I went. And they have rodeo and all that stuff, but you gotta pay more. It's just a lot of money. I'm just like, Salamander Crow Eye with a $5 donation. Thank you so much. You should get a shout out in my next video. Thank you for your donation. Oh, you rock. Okay. Small channel here too. What is your video creation / editing process? I find it takes forever to edit. I always have since I was a kid. How do I edit quicker to pump them out? I use Adobe Premiere. Same. I don't know. It's just find a format that works for your videos. Like for me, my videos, there's always like a different flow to them. Depending on either the story, if it's going to be like a scary story, a teaching story. If it's one of my stories, then they all kind of follow the same format as far as for structure. Like as far as for the editing process and everything. And then if it comes down to like a reactions video, I got to get a little bit more creative with that one. Just because I got to screen record it, but also put the screen recording on, get the audio all synced up, and yeah, and find the right music that matches the tone. When you do that, know when to add visuals, where to get those and stuff. I use Artlist too. Artlist really helps out with my music selection and stuff when it comes to YouTube's like copyright and stuff like that. But then when it comes down to investigations, that's like a whole different thing. Because each one is different and the story that's in them are different too, so the editing will never be the same, really. Kind of portraying, like, depending on what evidence we capture. There's like hours I spend reviewing evidence, seeing evidence, and going throughout the whole thing. And then, because like I go through like a whole episode, because we have the night vision camera, the main camera, I have the GoPro on me, and then I have the thermal, the drone. What else? I don't know if I said night vision already or not, but pretty much I gotta go through all those cameras, all those audio sources, and see if there's any anomalies on all those cameras, and then see if there's any audio anomalies on all those cameras for hours on end, like 3, 4, 5 hours, for however long we investigate, times by like 5 because of the cameras. Then I gotta go through the whole thing over and over again. And then when I get the highlights of the parts where it's just dead silence, we don't say nothing, or we're transitioning, I cut those out, put all those together, and then there's a story behind it, and then I gotta put all that together. So yeah, those ones kind of take forever, but if you're gonna do like a video that's like kind of similar to your other ones that you do, then yeah, just have fun with it. Be creative with it. The latest one I did on my second channel. Hey, everybody out there. Are you subscribed to Shanclen Shadow Lodge? If not, go subscribe right now. Because I have a new video that came out. It was the behind the scenes with Clay and Fire music video that we did. And let me say, we show love by talking shit. And it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of shit talk, but it was fun and all good fun and everything. We like to tease and everything, but videos like that, I have a lot of fun making because even when I was editing it, I was just busting up laughing the entire time. So yeah, just find your path, find your niche, and find your style, and just roll with it. You know? Yeah. I'm glad you get Sage. Doesn't cleanse a house. Demonic things do what they want. Fighting them is about what they are. Yeah. Have I ever battled entities / skinwalkers in dreams? No. They don't really come in my dreams. Yeah. Takes forever to render the videos or it used to. I'm out of the loop with that though. For years YouTube used to take forever to render and process, especially long form videos. I think it just really depends on the Wi-Fi you get, because the Wi-Fi that I had when I was living in Phoenix, a video used to upload in like 15-20 minutes. So yeah, and from Premiere Pro to your computer when you export, or when you render or anything like that, that kind of depends on the type of hardware you have in your computer. The better the RAM and all that other stuff, the faster your render is. So typically, if I'm doing like a normal Shanclen Shadow Productions video, it's around 30 minutes long. It'll take maybe 40 minutes to an hour to export, and then upload is like an hour and a half with my Starlink. Yeah, hour and a half to 2 hours depending on how long it is. But yeah, just really depends on your hardware. The Arizona State Fair is nice to experience once, but never again. LOL, unless you go on a school field trip. Yeah, for real. I discovered your channel about 3 weeks ago, and I've been watching your content now every day, at least a video, while I clean or do my online classes. Super great content, stories. Stay blessed. Thank you. Glad you enjoy. What's up, brother? September 28th. We still have you down for that date. Cool. Sounds good. Hey, Shanclen. Get rid of the A. Shanclen. Hello. What's up? I plan to investigate. Editing will be interesting. Yes. What's up? What up? How much non-electrical things do you use while investigating, like dice and stuff? Dice. Cards. And money. Gamble. Oregon, what's up? Any favorite game on Xbox you recommend? I do not have an Xbox. I haven't had an Xbox since I was in junior high. Get a PS5. Try Helldivers 2. That just came out for Xbox. We need help spreading democracy. Damn, that's good. Old school YouTube was hella slow. Oh no. I had one heck of a dream after I watched that investigation at the bridge. And that one was pretty wild. Shout out Sacramento. What's up? Has an entity ever got physically violent with you? Yes, that's why I wear armor and have swords. I remember Atari. Nazi Zombies is a great Xbox game, but get the one from Call of Duty World at War. I think Call of Duty Zombies really died for me after the second one, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. After that one, it just died. Origins map was goated as hell. Definitely will get Helldivers. I'm sorry for all the PTSD you're gonna get from that game. I love Helldivers. It's fun. One of my homies just got that recently. We've been playing it, and it's pretty much like you're humans fighting against 3 different types of aliens. Ones are like bugs. The other ones are like the Flood on Halo, and then the other one are Terminators, pretty much. And they're all trying to conquer the galaxy to attack Super Earth, and you're a soldier that defends them. And so, yeah, there's this one planet on the bug side. They just released new bosses that are like flying giant moths that spit acid. They're like dragons. So, yeah, good luck with that. And there's tunnels now too. You can go in there and do that too. So, good luck with all of that. Yeah. Do I know Danette Grandpa and Navajo Wisdom Show? I do not know. Love Atari. What I miss? Well, I'm recruiting new people to play Helldivers 2. If you have a newer Xbox or PS5, you can play it. Just kidding. Helldivers 2, I better get some money from this. I'm helping you guys get your more people to get your game. They just added ODSTs from Halo 3. They just added Halo ODSTs 3 for ODST. My mind gets all mixed up. Get out of here. It's my little sister. Yeah, I got the Halo ODST War Bond, so yeah. I gotta say though, I don't like the guns. I don't like the guns. Like you have the standard Halo assault rifle. It's okay. It's just the recoil is worse than the gun I have upgraded, and you can't customize it or unlock new attachments for it, which sucks. And the submachine gun, especially if you're playing in like especially if you're playing in the higher level difficulties, enemies are like very, very strong and powerful. They wear heavy armor and stuff. So yeah, that's what sucks. Sergeant Major 77 Silver with a $5 donation. I don't know why it does that. It like cuts off y'all's names. Okay. What is one place you go when you are feeling tired, run down to feel better? Keep up the great work, brother. Thank you. If I remember feeling like that, I either go to the gym. I love working out and just kind of letting all that out. And then sometimes I just go up on the hill or near like a little roundabout and I watch the sunset near a sacred mountain here. It's pretty nice. Just really think about everything. Can I share a story with everyone that you experience with good/helpful spirits instead of the usual for once, like your content since day one, but just to change it up? And why would I give out our secrets on how to fight evil? Why would I do that? Shanclen, have you ever explored Geronimo Caves and superstitions? I have not. No, it's always too hot over there. Well, hopefully soon. Winter's coming. Hello from Ohio. What's up? The Last of Us was great. Also love Fallout. Those ones are really good. The bridge was a totally different feeling when I watched it compared to other videos. It's up there with the video where there was a cleansing y'all had to do on a piece of ceremony item. Ooh, yeah. That one was another good one. I sent you an email. I hope to hear on it sometime when you get to it. Yes. We got a lot of emails, everybody, so give me some time. The Helldivers lore is a Dark Horse comic book. You ever read Alien vs. Predator vs. Terminator? I mean, and then it's like Halo ODST versus Aliens versus Predators versus Terminators, and yeah, it's pretty wild. If there was a comic book like that, I have not seen it, no. I never went beyond Black Ops 1 for Nazi zombies. The one gun called the Thunder Gun, Chef's Kiss. Also, you can't go wrong with Super Mario 3. Helldiver sounds fun. It does. I love Black Ops 2's zombies map. Origins? Goated. Once I beat that, it took me years and me and my homie to beat it. Like we broke down each round, how many times we needed to knife a zombie before we shot them, and then based off of what door, we'd like look through a door and we could see something, so we would go down that way. The fastest way to beat the Easter egg. Got very scientific, and if one thing messed up, we had to start over. So yeah. And then there was a couple times we got close, but the game glitched and didn't work. It was sad. Love my PS5. I need to get a PS5. Like, the only one I have is a PS4. I've just been playing on my computer lately. So, yeah. I live in Phoenix, and I plan driving through Navajo Nation on my way across the country. Do you have any tips or protection tips for driving the Navajo Nation at night? Don't speed. There's Navajo Nation cops out there sometimes. A lot of animals, too, so, yeah, don't speed. Have your brights on, and hope you like coffee. And gas stations typically, unless you're in a border town, most of them don't stay open for restrooms. It was bold of Helldivers 2 to let you play as the villains from Starship Troopers. The villains. Starship Troopers was a go-to movie. His name is Wally Brown. No, I do not know him. Are werewolves and werebears real? Real? Real. I've never experienced them, but I'm never gonna say no, they're not real. How old am I? I'm 87. Yes. Hey brother, blessings to you and yours. I love seeing success in the Native and First Nations community. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Dark Horse comics are usually well written. I gotta check them out. I'm excited for the new Battlefield. That's a game I'm excited for. Yes. Do I believe in the Loch Ness Monster? Kind of like I said a little bit ago. Just because I haven't experienced it, I'm not going to say it's not real, but let's just say yes. Wait for the Battlefront 3 edition. Star Wars? I mean, I played Battlefront 2, I think, or one of the recent ones. It's fun. It's just it doesn't have the same feel as the original Battlefronts. Any chance experience with the Wendigo? No, I have not gone up to the Northern Nations yet, but one day I will. Hello, Shanclen. Hello, chat. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Appease the algorithm spirits. Thank you. Yes, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe. Greetings from Thunderchild First Nations, Saskatchewan, Canada. Blessings to all. Welcome to the stream. Greetings from El Salvador. What's up? If you're asking spiritually for protection while traveling through any place that isn't home, basically it comes with respect and leave thanking it for a safe passage when you exit. Yes. And don't speed. What would happen to skinwalkers as humanity eventually encroaches on their territories? No. Humans are already on their territory. Humans were here first. Skinwalkers landed on us. Kidding. I mean, it's already happening, so you get the result of that. What's my favorite Star Wars game? I would say there was this one that was on GameCube. It was like the Boba Fett Star Wars Bounty Hunter. That one was pretty cool. Hello from Minnesota. I love watching your content, even though we have different stories and histories. Keep it up, brother. Thank you. Yes. We all share, not share stories, but we all have stories and they're different. That's good. I finally ordered my hoodie, yay, but I had a difficult time placing the order. It kept charging and reversing the charge after the third time I tried another way. Anyways, it placed. Well, thank you. Glad the merch was able to get sorted out for you. You got a hoodie. Thank you for getting some merch. Reminder, everybody, Shanclen Shadow Productions merch website is available. Boot to the face merch line is now live. Yes. Other stuff, cool stuff on there too. Hello, Shanclen, what's up? Any particular Baby Metal song that just replays in your head? Baby Metal Death. Yes. Also, there's a PayPal option, so if anyone wants to donate that way, some funds can be immediately reach Shanclen. Oh yeah, that too. I do have a PayPal. It's on the channel description too. Yes. Hey, you're awake. Yes, 6:40 p.m. So I don't normally go to bed till around 10ish. If the Nazi zombies game glitched, that means y'all won. I remember the first time we won, Kinder de Toten got whooped. Yeah, no, well, not this one. Like, we were about 3/4 of the way through the Easter egg, and then there's a part to where you had to get like a super monkey bomb, and you had to like throw it outside of the map on a very specific spot, and then it would summon the giant robot somehow. But for some reason, that one girl kept taking the monkey bomb before it even exploded. So we messed up on something, and yeah, I'm not too sure what we did, but yeah, that's what sucks. Do I ever go see the dinosaur in Tuba? We have dinosaurs in Holbrook. Actual, I'm just kidding, no. Yeah, there's like statues of them over there. I don't know if Tuba has like the actual dinosaurs. I've heard of the tracks. I've never been over there though. Like actually, like I go through Tuba, but like I never pull off and go see them. Maybe one day. Have I ever seen the movie Young Guns 1 and 2? Do you think Pat Garrett killed Billy the Kid? Nah. Well, if it's anything based off the movie, nah. Especially back in those days, you can fake killing somebody and, you know, put a different body there and just say, this is Billy the Kid. You know? I think he lived. Great soundtrack, though, to those movies. Great movies. Bounty Hunter game was great. It was really cool. Have I ever been thanked for releasing that spirit? Always good, thanks, yeah. What would do it? Feels good. Shanclen, you're 89. You look so young. Maybe you're one of the descendants of the Numenorians from Lord of the Rings. Yes. I'm the rightful heir of Gondor. I keep picturing that meme, aliens, whenever anyone says that it's a walker. I don't like saying skewers. The dude's hair is all fucked up. Do I have merch? Yes. It's on the linked in the channel description. I think it's like, let me see. Can I comment on my own thing? Let me see. There's a link. Pinned message. Let's see if that stays. Hey! Let me see if it works now. Alright. Yeah, I do. Merch. Go to that website. It's pinned. I don't know if it's on this side of the screen or this side. Somewhere at the top. That's where you'll find the merch. Do I like Rage Against the Machine? Fuck yeah. It's a cool ass band. Can I play Dress to Impress? Is that a game? Never heard of that one. You gotta go see them. It's so cool. That place. That's the only place I can breathe. I bet it's always windy in Tuba though. Bunch of dust everywhere. One day though. One day. Have I ever played Baldur's Gate? I have not. No. Are you on Warcraft? No, unfortunately. Hey y'all, 928 area code representing Northern Arizona. How's it going? Shanclen Shadow Productions. I hope. Great, I hope. Yes, doing great. It's a beautiful Monday and hope everyone's having a good Monday. No work sucks, but we're here. You got through your first day. Good job. What's up? What up? I have my tobacco this time. Hey. Relight mine real quick. Hold on. Give me a second, everybody. One second. Okay. Have I ever seen a little person? Go watch my little person video and you'll find out. Y'all trying to turn him into a gamer. We need him out there fighting demons. How do you think I process all the dark shit we go through? I play video games. Make myself feel better. Have I been saving up for that Japanese sword from Japan? Did you ever look into it? I need to save up for it, but I'm currently just trying to survive at the moment. One day, though. One day. Promise me you'll check out that movie Blood Quantum, a Canadian movie. I think I did a movie review on it, but I think it may be unlisted because I was gonna post out on my second channel. I was doing movie reviews for a little bit, but I stopped because it was going against the flow of paranormal. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it was a perfect movie for Halloween indigenous movie review, Blood Quantum. Yeah, I liked it though. It was pretty cool, very interesting, and gory. So, really good. I like that movie. Tuba was the first place someone said my hair was all twushy since it was windy. It's just, you need like goggles when it's like windy in Tuba. Just a bunch of sand everywhere. Ow. But Tuba got Starbucks. Tuba got Starbucks. That's all I gotta say about that. Your comment with your link is staying right above the chat box. Yes. Sweet. So those of you who need to find the merch shop, there it is. Yes. Have I ever tried peyote? Yes. For a ceremony. That hoodie looks nice. Hell yeah. It's funny, like, I need to update my personal apparel. Like, I got some of these shirts, and I designed some of these because I'm tall. So, like, if I were to get, like, a 3X or a 4X shirt, like, it'd just be wide. But, like, I need some, like, longer. So, luckily, I was able to find some shirts that are tall sizes. So, if there's anybody out there that's actually pretty tall, we got some shirt sizes out there for you, too. So, yes. Yes. If I could choose a fictional universe to live in for a week, which would you pick, and what would you bring with you? Demon Slayer universe, and I would bring a machine gun. Yeah. What's the most power spirit in the forest? Forest guardian. If it's naturally from the forest, yes. Is there a link to the second channel? Now I know I can comment on my own live stream. Let me grab that real quick. Give me 1 second here. I gotta open up tabs and windows. Customization. View channel. Alright. YouTube at Shanclen Shadow Lodge. Okay, let me see if this works. Alright. There's a link to the second channel. Go subscribe. Go subscribe. I got some cool stuff on there, I swear. You'll laugh. And you'll cry. Yes. Brooke P with a $10 donation. Let me highlight your name and put you in the shout out list. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay. Any recommendations for visiting native, not Navajo, but Kumeyaay? I said that wrong. Old petroglyph sites, bring tobacco, and leaving no trace was ever there otherwise. Yeah, just tobacco offering, say thank you for being there. Tell them to stay, and that's where they belong. And I'll probably do maybe 3 uploads this week, maybe, but I'll maybe do how to make an offering video. Yes. Just gonna show people what I'm talking about. You should have a graphic novel commissioned about your adventures so you can have it all depicted. It would be an instant classic. That's a great idea. Maybe in the future. When I'm a billionaire. Anyone win the lottery? Remember your boy Shanclen. Just kidding. Yeah, maybe one day. One day. That'd be really cool. Because Keanu Reeves made a comic book too. It wasn't about like him personally, but it was like one of his bucket list things to do, and came out pretty cool. I was at Comic-Con when he was talking about it, and he was standing right there, and it was cool. Hello from Tennessee, what's up? Have I ever encountered any cloak/invisible beings with yellow or red glowing eyes? Yeah. A cloak of invisibility. You can get on the black markets, dark markets for about maybe 50 souls or 1 pure soul. So yeah, it's pretty common, and yellow and red glowing eyes is pretty common too. So yeah, but it's not tied to one particular spirit, unfortunately. Who wins between me and Bobbity? I think Bobbity's gonna win. If you're referring to the one from Dragon Ball Z. I think you're amazing. I enjoy your videos. Thank you so much for enjoying. Turkey vulture, good or bad sign? I mean, to us, we don't have a lot of meanings behind it, but maybe something's dead around, so just be careful. Do I have a P.O. box if we wanted to send you stuff? It's in the process. I gotta make one, so soon, everybody, soon. Check out the Bridgewater Triangle in Wampanoag Lands, Massachusetts. Damn, it's all far. But I'm down. One day. Already subbed on the second. You rock. Thank you. I subscribed to your second channel. Yes. We are. Just pull a Power Ranger move. May this great spirit bless you always on your journey in life for the donation. Yes, thank you for your donation. You see the size of that chicken? Are you moving to the inverted world live in 10 minutes? If the inverted world is the kitchen after this, yeah, I'm gonna eat after. Yeah. Get some food. How much time am I out? About an hour? We still got time. I just came up with a comedy horror story premise of a rough draft idea. A demon hunter who goes on a dating show who ends up dating a demon. Oh no. You gotta kill your lover. I think Korea's already done that. Just kidding. Dun, dun, dun. Could it be possible that Sasquatch is the forest guardian? 100% believe. I live on the Oregon coast. Yes. I think I did a story about, or I shared one of the viewer stories, and like the thumbnail is like me looking at the camera with the forest and a Bigfoot looking figure in there. Go check that out. I talk about it on there. Well met, Shadow Warrior. I've just arrived. Welcome. I went to Sedona and got some responses on the holy water out there. It was really cool. Nice. Glad you enjoyed. Do I journal? I video journal. YouTube is my journal. Yes. I'm certain there's someone you know that likes to draw in the comic book style. It'd be rad. I don't have a lot of personal friends. It's my homies from high school, pretty much. And they can't draw. Yeah, I'm talking about you guys. Do you know the monster logo on the can is 666 in Aramaic? Arabic? And the devil laughs. If you get the reference. Thank you, big fan of the outdoors and visiting sites like. Appreciate the answer. Of course. So stay tuned for the offering video. Did I know Keanu Reeves has a band called Dogstar? Hell yeah. Hopefully one day I can go see him. I want to go see him and then Johnny Depp's band, Jason Momoa's band. That'd be cool. Can you stop a dogman pack with a full crew of warriors? Fuck yeah. We're all gonna have chocolate armor. We'll be alright. Call it Willy Wonka. We need armor. He'll be like, I got you. So if a dog eats chocolate, he's fuck. Oh, I missed one. PMA Mari, P Mama Radio with the $5 donation. Thank you. My apologies for missing you. The chat updated. Make sure you're on here. Thank you for the donation, and you will get a shout out on my next video. Oh. I live within the Bridgewater Triangle. Feels like Halloween all year because of the energy. Lucky. It gives energy. Love your videos. It's really interesting to see the similarities between beliefs. Like you've mentioned, the spirit market in the UK. In the UK, we have fairy markets and festivals that usually happen in summer. Ooh, nice. Hi, Shanclen. I've been a fan for a while, and you've helped me grow closer to my culture. Just wanted to watch your stream and chill. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, and I'm glad I'm able to help. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're all chilling. Chilling like villains. Well, like Hollywood, the movie business can just whitewash the storyline down for Western audiences. Korean movies are amazing. Movies outside of America, they're just another level of storytelling. It's awesome. It's the new Art Bell Eskeet thing, but it's on YouTube. Figured you dig it. Inverted World Live. See ya. I'll have to check it out. Never heard of that before. Same, just arrived. Welcome. Saw a big pack of crows knock a hawk out of the sky yesterday. Does anybody know if crows usually act like that? Yeah, they got beef. It sounds so sad when you say it like that. None of them can draw. We have a thunderstorm in Oregon. Lucky. We had one the other day. I have a friend from the Diné College who does art also for commission. LOL, he's my clan's grandson. Nice. I don't have enough money for commission to pay anybody yet, but in the future. In the future, yes. Mohawk family in the house, what's up? Welcome to the stream. About the P.O. box, I can send homegrown rustic tobacco to you, friend. 2, if tobacco is associated with the creator, what of Datra? I'll leave it alone due to respect every time walk past it. I don't know what that is. But Arizona, I don't think you're allowed to mail tobacco anymore. Unfortunately. Arizona has like a weird tobacco law to where like if you send tobacco through the mail, they stop it. Because I tried buying some Peruvian tobacco and then like it got stopped at Borders and Customs and they took it. Like it was working for a little bit, then they passed a law to where they don't allow it. And yeah, just lost out on money. Thanks, Border and Customs. Just kidding. Peruvian tobacco is really good though. I love it. It's so pure. New Zealand. How should I prepare for the upcoming Evil versus Hood battle? Love your channel. You are the GOAT. Thank you. Upcoming evil versus hood battle? What's the evil versus a hood battle? I'm smoking my tobacco. Same. What's evil versus hood? Yeah. It's a full moon out. Yes. We're gonna get Beetleman armor and fight a pack of dogmen. Hell yeah. It's somebody's birthday. I think I missed somebody's comment, but if it's your birthday, happy birthday. Hey bro, heading out. Have a great night, man. Thank you for joining the stream and hope you have a good night. Hello from Denmark. What's up? Can I join your faction to fight the Legion? Yeah. When I post on Clan Warriors, assemble! And we'll all meet up at a gas station and just run around in the res. We shall purge the earth from evil. That'd be cool though. As odd as it sounds, I'm curious if you've ever heard of any cryptids that wear red shoes. They were white before they were covered in blood of their enemies. No, I have not, unfortunately. I've seen crows casually dive bomb humans, and they have no qualms with beefing with other birds. Yeah, no crow. Crow comes up at me, boom, fucking knock him out. Do you agree God can be jealous? Not really. I mean, like, if you're the creator, are you talking about a god or the creator? If you're talking about the creator, then probably not. No, you can just make whatever he needs. Hello from the ancient redwoods. What's up? We have somebody from the planet Endor, the land of the Ewoks, on the live stream. Welcome. How do I know if I have spiritual / mystical powers? You just do. You see things that aren't there, you hear things that are not there. And, or you have dreams that are very vivid. You have intuition, strong feelings. Yeah, probably gifted. I say hot boiling, scalding, burning, hot chocolate type of liquid flamethrower, but let the chocolate fly. Happy Easter, dog boy. Just get bombs of chocolate. Just be all. Oh no. I know you're a Danae, but as someone who lives in Treaty 6 land also includes Ojibwe. Oh, nice. Welcome to the stream. Korean shows are the best. People root for each other in a genuine way, and that I miss in our TV and by extension our culture. Yes. The Datura comment is about getting high. Oh no. I mean, tweet, whatever works for you, go for it. It skirts around taxes and something else. Yeah. Can you tell us about the Thunder God? Well, if you're speaking about Chris Hemsworth, he plays Thor. He has bod goals and nice hair. And he jokes really funny on Guardians of the Galaxy. I highly recommend his movies. The newest one, yeah, it's funny. Kind of goes off the rails a little bit, but him and as an actor, great job, my guy. He did his best with what he could work with. I was wondering if you had any hare / rabbit spirits in Diné culture. Also, I've always wanted to try mapacho, Peruvian tobacco for those pipes. We do have rabbit spirits. We have jackrabbits and regular rabbits out here in the res. But specific stories? I gotta ask about my elders about that one. It's a good question. Mapacho's pretty good. Good night. Thank you for your time tonight. I love learning from you. You're the best. Thank you for joining the live stream and hope you have a good night. Hello, just got here. Hello from Brompton. Welcome. Could you do a demon story again, please, this Friday, please? I'd love it. Uploads are on Saturdays. Yes. Saturdays will be the day. Cousin, what's your cigar of choice? Well, tonight I'm smoking Black & Miles Sweet with a wood tip. Always smoke with a wood tip, everybody. Don't smoke plastic or try not to use filters. And if you do not smoke close to the filter because you burn that. That's what causes cancer. Very bad for you. So, wood tips. Yes. Nice, Thor. You do good stories and live streams. Thank you, brother. Of course. Thank you for joining. Glad you're enjoying. Hola. Is there a difference between ravens and crows when it comes to the net traditions? Not that I'm aware of. I know Flag has a lot of crows. Border towns do too. When it gets hot, I don't see them. It's too hot for them. That's why you never really see crows too much in Phoenix, because it's just always too hot. But as far as for the culture and traditions, I think they might be the same. But yeah. I want my speeder bike back from those pesky little little bear people. How about a raven versus buffalo? I don't know. I mean, like, if a raven just pisses off a buffalo long enough and just pecks at it, but the buffalo gets lucky once and be all boom, done. AB with a $20 donation. They were white before, LMAO. The red shoes. They were white before I met this person. Thank you for your $20 donation. You'll get a shout out in my next video. Coca Power smoke bombs. No more chocolate. Got my dog boy. How many Fortnite Fortnite crowns do I have? I think I have like 3. It's because of you. Just kidding. You always get the hard lobbies. I gotta find out though later after this though. Better hop on, Avery. Dezo with a $5 donation for your choco throwers. Chocolate flamethrowers. That's how we get rid of the dog, man. Just have a whole arsenal just of featuring chocolate. Yes, tell us about Thunder God, please. He has, I think, a 12-pack or an 8-pack. Really great. He has a good diet. Yes. Peru has lots of great people. Machu Picchu, and what are good offerings for the family of? What are good offerings for a family of 4 Bigfoots? Also, much love. How much of it should I bring so they don't get upset by human-sized portions? Thank you. Watermelon, squash, fruits, veggies. And yeah, I mean, like, maybe just 1 melon will be good. All right. I want want to get a wolf tooth necklace, but it's gonna be from somewhere overseas. Do you think it'll be less potent as a charm if it isn't connected to local land? I think it just depends on what you put into it. Yeah, that's tool is only as good as how well you use it. Yes. My friend saw me sit up in my sleep, telling something that there was not there. It was not welcomed, and I had to leave. He also heard me growl in my sleep at things in the dark. Ooh. You need to get protections in your home, because maybe your unconscious self sees something that you do not. Hi. Hello. Yes, ma'am, with a $5 donation. You shall get a shout out in my next video. Thank you so much for your donation. Showing support. It's always nice to see you live stream and sharing your culture. Thank you. And my madness of a chocolate army to fight the dog man. Yes. I had the worst edible paranoia journey after I took a hit of mapacho. That stuff is no joke. Gotta be careful. Yeah, it's powerful for sure. But I think if you partake tobacco enough as much as I do, it's good. I love his demon stories. Thanks for the tip for tobacco. Yes. Henrent with the $5 donation. I shall add you to the shout out list. Thank you so much for your donation. Must admit, I haven't watched much of your videos, but everything I have seen was incredibly fascinating. Thanks for the content. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for your donation. Lots of great content on there. And a second channel. So go subscribe to that too. Thor's cool, but Zeus is kind of sus. Hide your kids, hide your wife. I trust the source, just not sure about it being connected to some other place. I mean, it should be good. Spirit energy's in it, so be alright. I found that homegrown tobacco is more potent. The heat, fresh leaves in the oven for 250 degrees for about 30 to 50 minutes. Crush and roll them. Hits better than a cigar pipe due to the temp while smoking it. Yes. We have our own tobacco that grows naturally, mountain smoke, but I only use those for ceremonial purposes. I swear over been followed by the same blackbird because every time I see him, he sounds like he's laughing. I know I just made not wise decisions. Yeah, crows. Crows have good memories. Like Demon Slayer. East, southeast, where? Desert Sky Adventures. Yo, Shanclen, what's up? Hope y'all are doing good. Just lather yourself in Hershey's chocolate syrup for defense against Dogman. It's that easy, everybody. It's that easy. It is really that easy. Is it Thunder Beings or Thin? Depending on where you're coming from, they have different names. Just where I'm from, they call them Thunder Beings. For Thor, though, he's a good Thunder Being. Fun fact, in Greek mythology, Zeus isn't the one that has the most body count. It's actually Poseidon. Scary. Would I ever help someone with a spiritual cleansing outside of the res? Maybe, but I'm not a medicine man, so yeah, I could just do my best. Do I have my sword with you? It's buried underneath laundry right now. Just kidding, no, not laundry, but spiritual items and stuff. But I have two other ones. Oh, these two. Just chilling. This one is the one that was in the How to Defend Yourself video. All chewed up. This one's the retired one. Yes. He's always got his Norse swords nearby. Yeah. Just in case, you never know. The new Demon Slayer is coming up. Who's your favorite character, and would you say you can relate to that character? Rest in peace, Rengoku. He's one of my favorites. I love all of them. Their characters are so awesome and amazing. And as far as for height, Tengen maybe. This is probably the dude that's like the one I'm closest to, I guess, in height. Personality wise, I don't know. I feel like I have a bit of me in all of them. So, yeah. Would you slay Nezuko if she was real? No. It's unnatural. Howdy, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Have I seen the videos of how Native Americans made the first swords in the world out of hammered copper? I did actually. That's actually pretty cool. I saw that. How they got them? I don't know. I think that was over in Canada, I think, or northern US, somewhere around there. But swords. I'm telling you, everybody, swords. Mr. Silver with the $100 donation. Holy shit. W's in the chat for Mr. Silver here. Yes, you should get a shout out in my next video. Sup? What is up? Thank you for your donation. I'd love to hear if you had a podcast. I do on the second channel, Talking Shadows Podcast. I only have 2 videos up because... Where's it at? This little thing right here. Oh shit. Oh, sorry everyone. Sorry. This little thing right here. So I'm using a Shure SM7B microphone. But to use it, you need really a cloud lifter. This is what this thing is. It powers up the gain without it being all psh in the background. Make it sound good. I had 2 of them. The second one burnt out. So I need to get another one before we make another pod. But yes, on the Shanclen Shadow Lodge channel. Over there. We already have 2 episodes of me and Best Paul. I just moved to Flagstaff, Arizona, and I'm new to Arizona, and I keep hearing things about the Freemasons and the native people going missing in the area, and the area is haunted. It's spiritually active, and Flagstaff is one of our sacred mountains, so just be careful. But it's good, though. You're just gonna have a lot of spiritual activity. And Flag, yeah, a lot of people have died there over the years. It's an old town. AB with another $20 donation. Oh. Last serious question. Are all the demons in league, or are there factions? Not witches, but actual natural entities. Do they war against each other? Yes. Not all demons like each other. Not all demons come from the same place. Not all demons come from this universe. And yeah, some have different motives than the others. So yes, W's in the chat for AB too, as well, everybody. But yes, thank you to everybody who's donating to this chat. You guys are awesome and amazing. All the proceeds go back to the channel and my survival. Since I do this full time now, but thank you all so much for your donations. You're all awesome, and many blessings to you all. What time at night is the strongest of negativity? I've heard it's 3 to 4 a.m. Is that true? Should sweetgrass or cedar be burned at that time of night? Yeah, if you got something in your house that's fucking with you, yeah, burn some sweetgrass or cedar. Because you need it. It's there, so yeah. And not really, no. I've had dark things come up at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You know, as long as the sun's down, they can get you anytime. I need a Nodachi. I really do. I just don't like the big handle though. I need an O-Katana. You guys ever seen that Cold Steel O-Katana? It's like a longer blade with like a little bit of longer. I think it's like a 13-inch handle, and then like a 39 or 40-inch blade. Normally, like the whole sword is like 39 inches, 37 inches. So the like including the handles. So like an O-Katana is like the blade itself is like the size of a normal katana plus a little bit more, couple inches, and 13-inch handle. So yeah, that's one I want to get. Because I had a Cold Steel Warrior katana. I gave that to my uncle, and that thing was a beast. What's my thoughts on witchcraft? Not the ones that Mace uses our ways. The general term, those who work and worship Greek, Celtic, Norse, etc. gods. I mean, it's just their faith practicing their ways. So I think it was just a term that was made up, a derogatory term maybe. I don't know the whole story between witchcraft, but I do know there's good and there's bad ones. So yay to all the good ones. That's my thoughts. Comes from your culture and what you're doing. You believe it's right. By all means, go for it. When would it be considered too late for someone to start delving/studying the spiritual realm? When you're dead. But even then you can study it, so it's never too late. Right on ahead. Have I ever tried a San Pedro cactus? I have not. No, we're not supposed to eat cactus in our tribe. So dogmen are dogs? I have no idea, honestly. They call it dogman for a reason, so it may not, the chocolate may not get them 100%, but it'll weaken them for sure. Rengoku's my favorite. I thought surely he's not gonna die, but then the backstory started happening, and I was like, okay, yep, he's actually dying. That's sad. Do you think native ceremonies would still work if you weren't in America? It's a good question. Maybe I'll find out one day. Flag is so overwhelming even when the streets are empty. Especially since they opened up In-N-Out. It's always packed there. You need a soundboard for every donation. Let me see. Hang on. Let me know if you guys hear this. Did you guys hear that? All right. If you guys heard that, let me know. Let me know. Donations, yeah. Thank you, everyone who donated. Woo, yeah, woo. That's a. Let me turn off that music again. That's what we use for the podcast. Yeah, I do. Thank you for reminding me. I had that. But yes, thank you to everybody who donated. You guys get air horns. I need to get like eagle cries. DJ Shanclen. Okay, so I lost my spot where I was. So if an evil ghost and you learn its name and find its grave and burn its bones, will it destroy the spirit? That's a lot of work. I mean, you just get a sword and just slice the spirit. A blessed sword and you'll be good. Do you think the aliens from Signs were demons? Go check out my Star People video. Or Star Nation video, and aliens and stuff. I go into the theory that aliens are spirits, but they learn how to manifest physically, and they're like a different faction altogether. Do you ever feel sick from everyone's comments? Everyone's throwing comments at me. No. It's a very good question though, but like, I am somebody who's sensitive to energies and stuff. And ever since like my channel started growing a lot more, I do have days to where I do feel overwhelmed from the energies of like people watching my stuff and just thinking about me and stuff. And yeah, those are days I just go work out and I go on a drive and I just chill. But it's all new, but it's all good energy, which I love. Yes. When my aunt died, I swear her spirit standing over me, her body, but she ran away when I looked at her face. Creepy. Oh my god, the chat just updated. Okay. Have I ever watched Kenshin Totally Badass Sword? I love Kenshin, the Netflix series and the anime. The Kenshin Begins, or the beginning of Kenshin, was a great movie because you got to see him in his prime killing people. Love that movie. Every time the horn blows, an angel gets its party wings. Makes an air horn with wolf howls. I know, I need to get that one right there. But it's a cactus that grows in Andes Mountains of Peru. Ooh. Yeah, no, I haven't tried that. The air horn of cleansing. I'm back. What's up? I believe personally that when you pass on, your body should return back to Earth naturally and decompose. When you pass on, your body should return back to the Earth, naturally decompose. Yeah, there's different burial rituals and ways and practices between different cultures. So yeah, it just really depends on where you come from. Do y'all have Bigfoot out there? Yes, I made a Bigfoot video, so go check that one out. What do you think of the mothership moving towards Earth? Hope they're playing that one song that's all over TikTok that talks about the JBL speaker. That's, yeah, baby. You know, that song. And hopefully they come with good intentions. And if not, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, I saw a UFO yesterday. It's on my story. Go check it out. If you guys haven't yet, go follow me on Instagram. Clen_Warrior SSP. Yeah, I had a UFO experience yesterday. From what I thought it was. Got excited. I've been in coordinates with the Natis Indian lady in Oregon who has generational experience with Sasquatch, Dogman, and other cryptids. Sasquatch, like Dogman, can be non-threatening to dangerous. If you're talking about Bigfoot, they can fuck you up if you're disrespectful. So they're also good. So just be careful. Would be buried in a box and filled with embalming fluid have an effect or hinder your afterlife journey? It's a good question. I don't know. Very good question. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe. Can you bless a machete with holy water and hot ash to cleanse it and pray on it and let it bathe in the sun? Will it work against skinwalkers and ghosts? Try it out. To be honest, I'm just always asking that you stay protected. You have an important calling and what you're doing is helping the balance. I'm glad I'm able to help, and thank you for your blessings of protection. Yeah. It's one of those things that whatever happens, happens. I just spend every moment I have on this earth doing the very best I can. Has a shooting star ever fallen in front of you? Not at my feet, but I've seen them. Messages from the Star Nation. See, I knew it. I had like 4 questions, so I'm not too sure what you're referring to. I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico. What's up? Welcome to the stream. I live close to the part of the Trail of Tears. I see spots of mist sometimes when I drive down it. Do you think that's the spirits? Probably not the spirits, but it's memories of them walking by. Rest in peace. I've seen a laughing lady. I've seen a lady laughing in the reflection of my door window, and she wasn't outside nor inside. Anyone know of what type of magic this is or familiar with that type? Just been curious since then. Well, first off, you need to get that mirror and throw it the fuck away. Or get some ash and put it over the mirror, like above all 4 sacred directions. North, east, south, and west. Back to the north. Because you might have a mirror world spirit on your hands. Tell the aliens, beam me up. Beam me up, squad. Beam me up, Scotty. I'm just twisting over my words. Sorry, everyone. That's the band Prism coming to save us. Have I heard of Superman? He's a native singer / rapper, and he's decked out in those beautiful feathered outfits. Yes, I have. Really cool regalia. Ow! My sword has strucketh me. I have my suitcase right here, so I bumped my suitcase and my sword fell. Bigfoot scares the hell out of me. Yes. But the ones in the AI videos seems like a chill dude. Do you think Bigfoot disappears like out of here? Do y'all think Bigfoot disappears like out here in the West Coast? Yeah. Yeah. You mean up here's? What supernatural being or mythical creature do you believe in? All of them. Hi Shanclen, watching your videos, trying to look for the videos of how to bless a new arrowhead as my own. Breathe into it 4 times, and it knows your soul. You'll be connected with it always. I don't know about y'all, but every time I've ever seen a shooting star, it's always out of my peripheral vision. Yeah, well, not out of my peripheral vision. I'm just looking up and I'm just see reservation. There's like really clear skies, so you can see something like that pretty easy. What's a mirror spirit? That's gonna be probably this coming Saturday's video topic, so you're gonna have to wait till then. Have I ever encountered a cloaked or shimmering cryptid? Like Edward from Twilight? No. Unfortunately not. My sword wants blood. The souls inside of the blade are calling for blood. I feel like Bigfoot teleports. Go check out my Bigfoot video, I talk about it there. Have I ever seen anything in the sky before a storm? What do you mean by anything? Like, I see a moon and a sun and stars maybe? Helicopter? You gotta be more specific on anything. When will I visit the Mexican pyramids and do a spiritual council with your equipment as you do? Hopefully soon, one day. That'd be really cool. Stories of mirror world beings has always made me hate use mirrors from thrift and estate sales. You don't know what could be coming with it unless you cleanse it first. They just give bad vibes. Indeed. It's pretty much the whole plot point of the Conjuring movie, so go check it out. AB with another $20 donation. Holy shit. W's in the chat for AB, everybody. Thank you so much, AB. How can there be an interdimensional creature that also has a family? You see, when an interdimensional being likes another interdimensional being, they form a bond. And they form a thing called love. And that love springs out interdimensional babies. Thus, as Dominic Toretto always says, you'll have a family. But yeah. We're not the only beings in this world that can create life. Yes. I've seen a skinwalker before near my house, and so has my cousins near his. Or it could have been a Wendigo, since my friend has seen the same one 2 years earlier before us. Hey, I don't know. Well, it has to be either one of the two. Skinwalkers are the Navajo Nation. Wendigos are from northern areas, like Canada-ish area, Massachusetts, Oregon, and those places, from what I believe. So, if you own land from there, coast to coast like that, good on you. Hello to Shimmer in the Sun. When you drink as Native people, do you think it opens you to bad stuff and good stuff? I don't drink, so like alcoholic beverages, I don't drink. Just drink Monster. I drink the devil's the devil's juice. But yeah, just mainly bad stuff. Okay, I'm going to have to ask, what's my opinion on tulpas? Asking for a friend who is me. What are those? I've never heard of those before. I followed you on Instagram and seen that you found out I was a weather balloon. Don't spoil it for the chat. Just kidding. WAB, yes. Up in northern part of Canada. Yeah. Could have been a Wendigo or whatever you guys call shapeshifters up there. But very creepy. The birds and the bees of interdimensional being editions. Not the where's the PO box, bro? I have not set up one up yet. In time. I'm working on it, everybody. I'm working on it. I'm drinking Chucky's Punch. I got it at Walmart. Okay. So one thing that's pretty crazy, I gotta tell you guys. I was working out the other day, and on one of the TVs, it was showing like news and stuff like that. And they finally got that motherfucker. They finally arrested him. Fucking Chuck E. Cheese mouse. Like legit, he was dressed up in his Chuck E. Cheese outfit. And for those of you who don't know, I had a birthday at Chuck E. Cheese when I was really young. And I had a terrifying experience because when I was small, out of nowhere, I just see a giant fucking rat come at me and try to reach for me. I thought he was gonna eat me, but he wanted to give me a hug, and I was terrified of it. So, you know, yeah, I was working out, I saw that, and the Chuck E. Cheese mouse was arrested. They finally got him. Peace shall reign over the lands once again. My inner child was so happy when I saw that. Yes. What's my favorite flavor of Monster? Green. I haven't really tried any of the other ones. There's a blue one. The white one's kind of meh. I like the green one. After my encounter with the dog woman spraying me with... I had an encounter with a lady Bigfoot. Interesting. Hope he gave offering. I was in a video chat with my daughter and we noticed an orb. It changed color from orange and then first turned to green. Thoughts? Could be a spirit. Could be dust. Depends. Orbs are a very funny thing. Have you ever seen a headless horseman out in the res? No. I feel bad for that guy though. Tilpul is a tad from 4chan channel paranormal board. Create custom creature for their yeah, I don't know what that is, unfortunately. Wendigos seem very rare and maybe extinct now and more like a starvation disease during olden times. For real. Hated the Chuck E. Cheese mounts, Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know any child that likes mascots. Do you feel when you go outside of your boundaries or your territory to another res, your protections don't follow you like to New York or LA? Sometimes, yeah, but that's where you just gotta make new ones. Find sacred sites, make offerings, make new friends. Spiritually. I never went to Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. We were too poor, lol. I guess I didn't miss much. Yes. Saved yourself. Mugging has nothing to do with coffee mugs. I learned that the hard way at Chuck E. Cheese. And I just tuned in. Are we asking paranormal questions? Yeah, and we're just hanging out, just chatting away. The dog of anything is real. Hope you made an offering. Your last video you mentioned South Dakota storms. They are crazy, especially during summer ceremony time. Do you give offerings to them? Yes. But ones that actually kind of stay and don't float away. From Appalachian Mountains, are there not deer in your area? Not deer? I don't know what not deers are. We have deer here. Have I ever felt bad for a trapped spirit? Only when I saved yours, Brian. That's one of my other homies. Shout out to you, Brian. Yeah, pretty much all the spirits that are trapped kind of felt bad for. So, yeah, I was really happy that we were able to help them out and send them on their way. I gotta bash his ad. Yes! I have made it! Bashes are on my ads now. Bashes better hook it up with some good cakes. Some ice cream. And chicken. Yes. Someone drop please 1,000. That'd be crazy if someone dropped $1,000. Does anyone hear about the crazy thunderstorm in Vegas? I think it was around the 5th of this month. I remember a couple of years ago, Vegas was getting like a bunch of storms and it was like flooding like crazy because they never built like a drainage system. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know the flooding was real. A tuple is another person that you willfully create or share your brain with. No, I've never heard of that before. And interesting. Cryptid paranormal coffee talk. Yes. I didn't hear about that storm, but I did hear that Nevada got a ton of earthquakes in quick succession. What are they doing at Area 51? They're testing out weapons for the new alien ship that's coming. Oh, they're talking about the beautiful woman on top of the deer and deer legs with the not deer. You guys talking about deer lady? No, those tribes over there have deer lady, but not us. That's cool. Good answer. Have a good night. You have a good night too. Thank you for joining the stream. A not deer is a deer that on first glance looks like a deer, but if you look longer, you notice it is wrong looking, and the one I saw had a mouth that was too deep and long. Yee, creepy. Kind of. It was one of those things that one of those Yannies dressed up like those deers, but all fucked up. They're all trying to hide and just try to play it off. And yeah, he kind of gave it away. Didn't do a good job. Please do raffle giveaways. It's a good idea. Maybe I could do a live stream. Maybe like a once every couple months kind of thing, do a raffle. Maybe I can give away some Shanclen Shadow Productions merch. Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. New life goal 1K. Yeah, lightning was non-stop, looked like a war zone in the sky. Thunder beams were going off. I need a pet wolf now. I need one too. It's known to be in the Appalachian Mountains. Yeah, well, if it's just a deer that's just messed up and it doesn't do anything else and it's just like a not deer, no, we don't have those. Normally it's like just somebody trying to be that or not. Do elementals speak English or prefer not, and why? They can read your thoughts and intentions, so pretty sure they speak through vibrations, so gotta learn the language of vibration. I watch videos of different demons that can't be good, right? I don't know why I'm into darker things. I need help, but I will not touch the Ouija board and stuff like that. I'm just like stories. I mean, it just depends on how the demon was made. Was it turned into a demon from a good spirit, or was it born an evil spirit and it can't even comprehend being good? There's different levels to it. Do you need help? I don't know. It's a question up to you, but being curious about things is okay. Learning your enemy is good. We have Goatman in Wisconsin, but I'm not sure if his hooves are different than deer's. Goatmans fear the Navajo because we love sheep. Actually, I'm having that for dinner tonight. Looking forward to that. Mutant deer. Oh, Shanclen, what's up? I love your live stream chats. Thank you. Yeah, we have some really good chats in here. Do you ever do fan meetups like meet and greets and sign autographs? Maybe I can have one in the future. I did one once in California, but that was with a buddy of mine that was hosting a big paranormal event. He's not doing it this year. I don't think that was the last one. And yeah, I asked if I could do one there, and he's like, go for it. So maybe in the future I can try to host one. Speaking of such things, Shush is here, and he's been helping me kind of plan things out for the future. So, yes. We shall see what the future holds. Maybe we'll do a meet and greet. Shush, you down for a meet and greet? I'm down. We just gotta figure out where. Because we live where almost none of you live. So we gotta try to find places where we can do that. Do I know any places that have good mutton stew in Phoenix that's starting to sound really good? LOL. My other sword wants blood. The Fry Bread House in Mesa. I don't know if they sell mutton or not, but they have good Navajo tacos there. Is Goatman Bridge still up? It hasn't gotten demolished yet, right? Not 100% sure. My friend lives in country surrounded by woods in western IA. No idea what it is, but mostly stays in the dark until recently. Constantly messes with his outside lights. Should we be concerned? Get some protections up outside if you got it. Put it up on the indoors and windows. And if it tries to break in, greet it with a shotgun of less bullets. Yes. I've been watching your stuff recently. Super fascinating stuff. I like how you tell stories. Thank you. Glad you enjoy. I touched on a Ouija board once, and it was homemade. It was a homemade one, and it made my whole arm tingle and went to my spine. The tingle stopped when I let go. Ooh, interesting. My first time catching a live stream. Woot woot. Will you be going to any of the Navajo Nation fairs coming up? State fair or the county fair. That's pretty much it though. I'm gonna be traveling here at the end of the month, so, and then I gotta start filming paranormal investigations. Yes. Meet and greet with spirit fans. Yes. Can you find out how the Goatman and Horseman got here, if not by colonizer boat? I'm serious. Well, horses weren't here naturally till they brought them over. Goats have been here though. So how the goat and horseman? I don't know those stories. How is the fair this year? I don't know. I'm going later, but I'm probably gonna throw up. Meet and greet at Bashes. Fuck yeah. Go to everybody meet up at Loop Flea Market. Yeah. Thank you. I'll check it out. Of course. Encourage people to go to powwows by having a meet and greet there. I'll host my own powwow, Shanclen powwow. The sword waineth to defendeth you. Safeway Bashes sells lamb mutton now, so you can try and make it yourself. Yeah, it works too. I think the sword's got beef. Yeah, the new one wants to prove itself, and the old one's just telling it to shh. Yeah. Damn, YouTube just right now informed me of this live. Yeah, like, even like, I have like a different account that I like watch other YouTubers and stuff. And I get like notifications hella late from my own channel. Like a day later or like an hour later, which is pretty crazy. YouTube, get on your shit. Meet and greet at Bashes is genius. You should do a Winnie the Pooh story on live stream. There's an OG right there. For those of you who don't know, I went to a Paracon a couple years back. Improv'd a native Winnie the Pooh story. Maybe I could do one for members only videos. That'd be pretty funny. Ever come to Missouri? I've only driven through there when I was going to Kentucky. That's about it though. Meet and greet in your room is all small. Any info on satyrs or fawns? I've never heard of those before. Oh, welcome. Me and greet at Blue Chapter House. Gonna be another fight that breaks out. You smell. For those of you who do not know, like, that's from Navajo Nation. There was like a big old fight. So there's like districts in the Navajo Nation. That's like, there's like a government building for each district. It's called the Chapter House. There's a little town called Loop. Yes, I'm gonna put all the Navajo Nation drama out there for the world. But yeah, there was like a fight at this Chapter House between some people, and this one lady is all getting all mad at her. This is all recorded, and they posted on Facebook, and then she's all getting all mad. And she goes up to the other lady. She's like, "You smell." I was like, "Fuck." Yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's fight sometimes on the rest. It's funny. In the Midwest, Goatman appeared when tribes started accepting Christianity, since goat were associated with evil for them. Ooh. Get my butcher knives out. Shanclen, I have a grandma that's very religious. Doesn't have any reason to have spirits in her house, but there's activity in her home and even apparitions. It's in Tulsa, Arizona, full of native burials. Yeah, I mean, like, kind of really, it's where you gotta expand on your spiritual beliefs, that, you know, you'll have spirits from other cultures, races, and religions showing up at your house, and you gotta know the protections against them. So it happens sometimes, unfortunately. Where do I come from? A mountain of blackness with forests and not lakes. Speaking riddles because I don't want to show it out to the world where I'm from. Oh snap, sounds exciting and embarrassing. Spill the tea, cuz. You smell. How many cryptids have I experienced? A lot. Don't point fingers at me, that video goes crazy. Just found you on Instagram, Shanclen. I am now following you. Nice. I mean, I would be offended if someone said I smell. Even old world sources tell of the horsemen coming from the east. The Greeks and the Egyptians feared the Scythians. For example, two things came from Beringia, horse culture, and the bow and arrow. Ooh, nice. I probably butchered everything you said, but do my best. Do we have little people on the Navajo res? Oh, not really. Maybe they can visit and stop by. But yeah. Greek mythology became popular in Europe in the 1800s. Christian church didn't like that and made a Satan a goat man to deter worship of Pan, the satyr. Ooh, interesting. And no, I'm not from those areas, so I don't know. Never experienced them. I'm stuck. I got a puppy on my dominant arm. What's my favorite scary movie? Top of my head, As Above, So Below was pretty good. I know there's better ones out there. interview. Late Night with the Devil was a good one too. That one was creepy. You smell? Well, it depends on what I smell like. You gotta be specific with your insults. Do you think we meet our parents again? Of course. Meet all our ancestors. That's exactly what happened. Someone came along and forced their beliefs on the world and stamped out all the other religions and beliefs. Basically erased history and replaced the knowledge. Yeah. Where is the UFO story on my Instagram? Let me see. Is it down? Oh, it's already been 24 hours. Well, you guys missed out. Maybe I could put on a highlight though. But yeah, it's pretty much my grandpa texted me. He asked me if I had binoculars. I said no. He's like, you got a good camera? I was like, yeah. So went outside and he pointed at something in the sky. It was like a white object. And it was just like there, and I was like, what the fuck? Tried using my phone, didn't really get to see it much. And yeah, so like busted out my camera, took some pictures. I was like, holy shit. And turns out it's a weather balloon. So yeah, I did research. I was hoping it was aliens, but it wasn't. I was sad. Would I rather have $1 million or 10,000 ducks you telepathically control? $1 million, because you gotta feed them. I mean, you could tell them to go get food and clean up after their mess, but that's just too much work. I'd rather have $1 million. Thought about going to Portal in Aravaca. What's Aravaca? Nightmare on Elm Street traumatized me. Oh, It. The clown, the original one, that one scared me as a kid. Good night, everyone. Good night, and thank you for your donation. Thank you for joining the stream. I just realized my cat had been staring at the screen nonstop since the last blade fell. I think he's like, what we're talking about. This is a fun stream. It's funny. As above, so below scared the bejesus out of me. Found footage horror is probably my favorite kind of horror movie. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like Irish and Norse mythology. I do too. All the short people watching you answer if there are little people in the res. Just kidding. I have, though heard there are some out there. Not sure I'm supposed to say where, but in Arizona. Yeah, it's in Arizona. I've never personally experienced them on the res. What is the real butter root? Bitter, not butter. Bitter root. It's a medicine that we have to be able to cleanse ourselves, protect our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. Yes, that's the one about the catacombs. If you like cheesy horror films, you should watch Cannibalistic Human Underground Dweller, New York City. Has more than just sewer bunnies, giant rats. Oh no. Evil Dead 2 is the best. This is my boomstick. Old ones or the new ones? Doesn't mean the ducks will listen either. Legend of Portal where people and animals disappear. I kind of want to stay here, so probably not. Yes, Tim Curry Pennywise was amazing. He actually had the fear of clowns, and while getting ready, he wasn't There wasn't any mirrors allowed around him, so he couldn't see himself. Scary. Clowns never scared me. They looked too stupid to scare me. I was young. And that was like one of the first times. It was like the shower scene. And he's all, ah. I was like flipping through channels. And I saw that. And I was like, what the fuck? I changed it. I was real small though. I love J horror movies. They just scare at a different level. Yeah, it's that one and then Koreans one too. There was one that was like about an asylum and they're like live streaming it. And they were gonna fake stuff, but then like it was actually real, so that one was a really good one. Please marry my aunt, I want a cool uncle. No, thank you. Strangest cryptid story I heard was a lady in the middle of the woods in her car drove past a small ranch watering tower. There was a dozen or so giant owls on top of the circle with a large figure. Ooh. Scary. Yeah. My arms will get tired trying to reach him. Slicing at him. Would I ever go to the catacombs? Fuck yeah. I'm big though, so I don't know if I can get through all the places. What about alien ships or similar activity on the res? Yes! I made a video about aliens, so go check that out. Scary movie that scared me was Signs. Yep. That was a good one too. You train them to hunt and gather medicine from 1,000 miles away. I'd rather have $1 million. I can get the medicine on my own. Yeah, that movie, the Ganjiam on an Asylum. I probably said that wrong, but yeah, that one was a really good one. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that one out. Phone died. I'm back. Yes, welcome back. Okay, everybody, we just hit 2 hours and 7 minutes on this stream. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock here, and I have to go eat some dinner. So thank you everybody so much for joining this live stream, and thank you to everybody for joining and everyone who donated to the live stream. You all rock. Many blessings to you all. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And like I always said, I have a merch store. If you guys want to buy some cool Shanclen Shadow Productions merch, go ahead and do that. You guys can become members of Shanclen Shadow Productions. You guys get early access and other perks to the channel too, to videos. Also, go follow me on Instagram at ClenWarriorSSP. And I have a Clen Shadow Lodge Instagram now. Hopefully they don't take that one down. But TikTok, Shanclen SP, Shanclen Shadow Productions at Gmail for scary stories if you want to submit your own. Maybe you will be featured on Wednesday's video. So I got a long list. I got to get through everybody. So, but again, can't thank everybody enough for enjoying the content. You all have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Hakone!